What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and this one is not part of the series, and instead, this is actually an original character drawing. I say drawing, it's a painting. I took this cute little sketch that I had. This is the first sketch that I did this character on paper, that is. I mean, uh, what? I, I don't know what I meant to say, but this is the first sketch that I've made of this character. And I love him, and I love his design, and so I had to color it. And I didn't really know what to do with his design other than blue eyes and pink hair. I mean, for the colors, that is. I already have the design written. Help me. Anyway, this is for a project, and this is Briar Rose. I wanted to make a little adaptation of the fairy tale, but I made him a boy because gay. I probably could have done it the other way, but I have a couple other stories that I want to do the other way. And this one, I've already I've, I've written this story twice already, but I'm finally gonna do it this time as an animated series if I can do that. Don't get your hopes up too soon. um, but I really like how it actually turned out in the end. It looked really ugly for a long time. But it looks good now. Like you see, it looks terrifying with the tiny mouth, all the smoothness, and the no eyes. It just looks terrifying. I added lines like I am now because I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I don't know how you people do that. Where there's just no lines. I had to put them in, and I made them really thin. And then I added into eyes. I ended up affixing the whites of his eyes quite a lot because they just did not look pale enough for me. And I still don't even think they look pale enough because of how light I made the base for his blue is. I wanted them to be really strikingly bright, but I think it's too bright because it blends in with the whites of the eyes. So the bottom of his eye looks really weird from a distance. It looks okay when you're looking up close, but you're not gonna look up close. You're gonna look far away, so it's gonna look weird. Which is it's so weird. I've never actually had the experience where it looks weird and not up close. Like it's usually like, oh, if you look too close, it looks weird, but if you go far back, it looks okay. But this time it's just it looks weird unless you look close. It I colors, man. Colors. But here I am adding some details to the whites of his eyes, and I do like how the eyes themselves turned out. His irises, and I fiddled with the eyelashes. I wanted to make them simple. They just look pretty simple for the style. I didn't give him like exquisite eyelashes, although I probably could. He has bedhead because he's just woken up because this is Briar Rose. Oh, I should probably preface it. If you don't know what Briar Rose is the original name of the Grimm's fairy tale that is the Sleeping Beauty. Sleep Sleeping Beauty. It's one of the names for Sleeping Beauty. And here he is, Briar Rose. Yes. He looks very pretty. And I had a lot of fun with his hair. I used this strategy in my heartbound picture, but I did it wrong. It looks better now because I added all the different layers of hair so that it looks, pretty normal actually. And then I went in and blended it all out. And I actually do like how it looks. I do add details because I can't. It's too smooth. I need lines. I need lines. I need lines. It needs to have lines. I don't know why. I like lines, okay? And I added even more colors as a transition for these colors. I really like how it turned out though. I like how it looks in this mid phase either way, but I really like how it looks in the end with it all blended in. Just the hair. The hair is just so pretty. It looks a bit blobby and in the mid stage, but once I add all the lines to separate them and some extra strands, it looks a lot better and it looks a lot smoother. And I really like it. I think it looks pretty nice. It looks like painting. And I really like it. Um, what do I talk about? Usually I'm making videos about video games, so I can just talk about the video games. I don't know what to talk about. His love interest is Philip, named after Aurora's love interest in the Sleeping Beauty movie. Because his name is Prince Philip, so I named him Prince Philip. This is not Prince Philip. This is Briar, but his boyfriend is named Prince Philip, and there's a lot of plot. And here we go with the details. They look so pretty. It actually took me a while to get all of the tedious lines in for the hair. Um, Other things to say. This one, for once, is not based on a dream. Fun fact, most of my stories are based off dreams that I've had. This one is not. This one is just Briar Rose. And here we move on to the next session where I did fix his eyes because it was looking too dark to didn't work very well. It didn't look like whites of the eyes. They were very much way too dark to be whites of the eyes. So I did some highlights, more yellow in color. And I think it looks better, but again, it still looks a little bit awkward. And it stays that way. But here I am, finally doing the last stage of this, which is the shirt. I decided on a nice cool blue for it because it's supposed to be like a white shirt, but I decided to go for some cooler tones to match his eyes, and because there's a lot of dark in the beautiful bright hair and his pretty copper skin. And here I am blocking in all of the shapes, trying to make them look pretty nice before I go in and ruin it all and ruin everything. And I really like how it turned out. Like, I like this blocking stage, but I really do love when it just comes all together. It's just so pretty. I want to do more, like, some actual paintings. I have one more uh, scheduled that I'll be doing. And I have another character design video. I haven't done one of those in a while because I haven't designed any characters in a while. Um, and I do have a couple physical paintings that I want to do, but we're in the process of moving. If you haven't heard, I think I've only mentioned it on my casual trash channel. No, I mentioned it on my gaming trash channel because I haven't been doing face cams over there because house staging. I just have all my stuff away. But I do want to have a couple. I do want to do some more physical paintings, but I'll have to do that when I leave this house when I move because you know. Anyway, here with the blending, I really like how the blending turned out. It just looks so pretty. Oh, I love this. I love Krita. I'm using the smudge tool in Krita to do all of this because it's just the easiest way to do it, and it looks really well. Yeah, it looks really good. Not well, that doesn't make any sense. If you use you can like use a smaller brush if you want to get really intricate with it, and you can do a bigger brush if you just want to like mix colors together. And here I am adding in more details of the collar because I did do this whole thing underneath it, and this blending was so annoying because it kept revealing the underside of it, and I don't know why, and I hated it, but I think it looks alright in the end. And then I'm fixing some stuff up, and I'm adding buttons. His shirt is open because he was asleep. That's why. That's why. That's why. Hush. And I really like the little frilly collar he has going on too. It's really cute. Anyway, it is now line art time. I don't really want to call it line art, but it is more just detail lines to add some emphasis to these. Because I really suck at doing dark spots. I prefer lighter or brighter colors when it comes to this kind of stuff. So I usually just add lines to give it those borders. It just looks better. Anyway, look at his finished character. I really like how it all turned out and how all his whole design came together. And now we are doing the background. starting with this blanket. Fun fact, throughout this entire process, this last one with the shirt and then all the background, I was listening to the same song on loop, and it was an Amanda the Adventurer song. A fan-made song called Don't Listen, and it's really good. You should go listen to it. I don't remember what it's on, what channel it is. I'm listening to it on TikTok because they post the entire video to TikTok, but it is on YouTube. If you want to go there, and check it out, it's called Don't Listen, and it's an Amanda. I already said I'm not gonna say it again. I'm not gonna say it again. If you didn't hear me, go back. Okay, shush. Um. Anyway, I really like how the bed looks. I feel like I should have bended it a bit differently, but I think it looks alright considering he just woke up. And then I added more details with this the bed and a pillow. I forgot a headboard. You don't get a headboard, okay? You don't get a headboard or anything, but I do. You get a wall. And here we have some kind of slightly spoiler stuff. But I mean, technically, if you read Briar Rose, then you know that part of that is that stuff happens. And roses, briar and roses grow everywhere. But yeah, that's the video. Bye.